Well, you can see one of the reasons it's not that easy to work on this truck. One of the biggest things actually is the height of the thing. This thing's a beast. You gotta climb on it to do anything. But the oil still looks pretty clean on it. It almost makes me wonder if the oil pump's even pumping up. But I'm going to put some seafoam in over the valves and a little bit. Once I get started, I'm going to put a little bit over the into the carburetor. What really needs to be done is the valve covers need to be pulled off, and then I need to check all the valves, make sure they're working. But number one, it's not my truck, and number two, I really don't have that much time to be working on this thing. So, but anyways, I'm gonna go get my truck and get her started up. It should start up. Okay. This is what we got here. That battery is a top post battery, and the truck's made for a side post, so I had to kind of rig it up. Actually, you might have seen that before if you watched my bravado video. That's when I actually made these pieces, was when I did that. Did the same thing to that. And it's got a Holly carburetor on it, dual feed, I believe. Is it a dual feed? No, actually it's a single feed. Oh, it's a dual feed, yep, okay. Dual feed carburetor, and it's a rough looking thing, but if we can get her started enough to pull her out of here, and I think I need to check and see if there's any brake fluid in it. Not sure why the glove box is open. I don't know if somebody's back here looking at it or what. Okay, so it's going to take a little more charging time. Might have to work on the connections a little bit. brake reservoir, like none. I mean, there's some in there, but not enough to make brakes. What sucks about that is it means there's going to be all kinds of air in the lines. But maybe I can get it so I can stop it when I drive it. I don't know. Okay, see if we can get this thing out of this spot. Alright, good enough. And man, am I warmed up. Ooh, boy, is it hot in this truck. Okay, guess I'll roll this window up. When I put the brake fluid in, I looked over here on the inside of this back tire, this black wheel, and I don't know if you can see it with the camera, it's all wet back here. This thing's got 2 brake lines and 2 bleeders on each back wheel, and one of them is leaking, and it looks like probably the top one by the looks of it, although they're both kind of wet. Yeah, it looks like they both are, so I don't know if that's because the lines are loose or not sure what to think of that. But that's the side that we had redone the brakes on, so I don't know, it seemed like they'd have been tight. But who knows? I almost think I remember we had problems getting those fittings in there. But so that's that moved, and now I think I'm gonna do one more thing today, and that's move that compost pile, and I'm just drenched in sweat right now, so probably when I get that compost pile done, that's going to be about enough for out here in the sun until the sun goes down. So, thanks for watching.